On the show today, we're going to be testing out MJJC Snow Foam and review it. So let's get on with the video. So let's get this package open. Thank you to MJJC for sending this snow foam out free of charge with no obligation. Now, as you can see, it arrived from China like this. The packaging was soaking in foam, I guess. So let's get her open and have a look and see exactly what we get. Now, this is a 600ml bottle. My initial thoughts of this bottle is, wow, its design and graphics and logo were really eye-catching. Ah, look at that. Super soft foam. Very easy directions. 100ml of shampoo into 90ml of warm water. Can you believe it? Thick and rich foam. We'll see. First, we'll start off by getting this cap off. Oh, this looks easy. Yep, that's it. Oh, that's what came out, isn't it? I've already put 900ml of water into the bottle. So we'll pop in 100ml of foam shampoo. What a beautiful smell. That's it. Now we'll put our top on, our gun part. And now we'll get outside and give her a test and see what I think about it. So I have a really good test. I have actually left my vehicle dirty for a while just to make sure it gets caked up, just to give this product a really good try. And as you can see, true to my word, that is caked up on the bottom there. So let's see this snow foam doing its job. Now it is actually going on really, really well. As you can see, it is actually very thick and it's got a gorgeous smell from it. I'm just loving this. I just think anything that foams up really well should really do the job. Yeah, look at that. Layers of foam. So what we're going to do now is let that draw for around about 10 minutes to let the snow foam do its job. That snow foam is really working well. It looks as though it's actually bringing down the dirt with it. Let's hope it is, but those suds are really thick. Just looking at this is quite impressive how this foam is working. And just look at how much is on the floor. So let's get this foam off the vehicle. So best thing, good power washer to remove all the foam. And I always reckon start at the top first and work down. Seems to be coming off really nice. Yeah, I'm liking this, the way it comes off. It's not sticking like some foams do stick to the bodywork. But that's coming off nice. That's it. So what we'll do now is have a look and see if there's any mud left on the bodywork. So I'll have a closer inspection now. Oh, yes, dirt. It didn't move that very well, did it? I'm quite surprised. Well, I'm not, because this is snow foam, and snow foam doesn't really get it off. It just loosens it a little bit. Yeah. Not as good as I thought it might be. What I expect from snow foam. Very dirty. And this is what it looks like when it was dry. You can see my finger marks on it. Then in the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how to get it clean without touching the bodywork. Right, now in the previous part of the video, we've washed the van straight with this stuff. This is the one we've used. Now, as you can see, it didn't do a really good job. That's because you've got to put a citrus wash down first. It's this one. Now that is from Easy, and okay, on promotion you can get that for £5 a throw. And if you go for a litre, at the time you could buy this for the same price as a litre. So this is the citron wash already made up. It's 10 to 1, all right? So it's 1 part citrus to 10 parts water. So all we're going to do is just spray this down and just see what happens. And then you'll see exactly, once we go over with the snow foam, it'll take all this rubbish off. Because at the moment, it's caked on down here. All right, and it's plastered. Give it a good shake up. This will be interesting to see how good this is. Now with this product, what I would say is don't get on vinyl. You know, vinyl, like decals and stuff. It's not good for that stuff, I believe. I've not used it, but I have used it on plastics and it does work. There we go. I mean, we can do it on wheels as well, if you want to. And also you can do underneath the actual wheel arches as well. But today I'm just showing you on the bodywork and on the wheels. So all we need to do is let that drool for a bit so it really starts working. To be honest, snow foams, you can put 10 snow foams in a row and they're all about the same. That's what I find. It's already working really well, this is already. In fact, you can start to see it is actually starting to lift now from the surface. That's about right. You don't want to do it, you really don't want to leave it on too long. Are we on? No. Right. So let's get this stuff off, and then we'll put a bit of foam down and you'll see the difference. You'll know straight away when I do this how good it is. So that's it. Now if you look at that surface, we'll bring it a bit closer. You can see that panel. There's practically no shit on it at all. See, look. And if that was snow foam, it will come off in your hands. And we'll look at that panel. Same thing with this panel. But you can feel road bits on it, you know, like bits of tar and stuff. It doesn't get rid of that. You really need to get tar remover, but that really comes up well, even on plastic. Now we've done that, we'll swap over with the snow foam. And this is what I did yesterday. Obviously, I used this product. This is from China, made in Japan. And it does say on there, contains crude palm oil. Now, we all know what palm oil is all about, folks, don't we? Super soft, but believe me, I'm sure that would come from a source which isn't in the jungle. There you go, swap it over. Now, once again, this is your snow foam, which we done earlier. Right, as a standalone product as it is now, you can see that it's got lots of basically snow. Yeah, that's what we're all talking about, isn't it? Plenty of foam. And that is physically doing its work. It should be doing. But let's be fair, like I said earlier, one foam is the same as all of them. You can put 10 in a row, they all do the same thing. It's probably more important to get a product down under that snow foam before using snow foam. The snow foam is really between your cloth. So if you pretend that's my cloth, so if you've got your snow foam and you're actually on the bodywork, you're not scratching the paintwork. It's all nice and soft. And that's what you want. It's a barrier between your cloth and your vehicle. And that's the most important thing. Another important thing, folks, is your 2 buckets and your grip guards. Now, your rinsing bucket, always have 2. And in your soap bucket, always make sure you've got 1. and one of these. This is a really cheap one off of Amazon. And this cleaning cloth, it's microfiber bits, and it really is cheap. 2 for a tenner, but it does the job. If you want to pay more, go for it. So that has drooled plenty long enough now, really. So we're gonna, I know you guys are gonna say, yeah, but Steve, it's still coming off. We can leave it longer if you want, but for my intents purposes, I'm just showing you the product. Now, if I'm using, in fact, I can tell you straight away, look at it said, that particular product, don't get me wrong, it's like anything else. I do like the foaming up bit about it, but then at the price of this stuff, it's fairly expensive. I mean, I think they're saying this is something like £12 a throw. And it comes all the way from China. And I'm guessing there's actually some type of charge for delivery. Now, I will put a link in the description to this product if you want some. But personally, I'm going to say it's a really good product from what I've found. For foam, hey, it's a 9 out of 10. And that's the same as
Auto Gleam Polar Blast.
Now that is just as good as this. There's no different in it. So realistically, would you want to buy this or do you want to buy the Auto Gleam? But I've tried lots and lots of these. I'll show you the ones I've used, and the result is going to be exactly the same. It's like me doing it's like Groundhog Day doing these reviews on this stuff, because they're all about the same. It's only the citrus stuff, and then even the citrus stuff, it don't matter where you get it from, it all does the same job. Right, let's get this stuff off. Start over this way. And there we go. Now, just to prove my point, this cloth is clean. Okay? So, nothing on it. Don't get me wrong, you've got a bit, but it's nothing serious. See? And this is just wiping off. Not a lot on it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go around the rest of the van. It needs proper washing. But just down here, it's lovely. And that's by putting the citrus down first. That's the most important thing. Then following up with that snow foam. Hey. And there you go, folks. If you like this type of video, please subscribe and please share. And we'll see you again very shortly on Auto Clean Truths. Laters!